How can a man tell a woman, your wife that you married, to go and apologize to your girlfriend, aka side chick? Like, I want to know who swore on your behalf. Like, what is wrong with you? What? Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Gils here again, and thank you for stopping by. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about my reaction to something I saw on Facebook, which it just threw me over the edge. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. So let me just go ahead and read to you what I saw on Facebook, and then I'm going to tell you my reactions to it all, the things that rushed into my mind immediately I saw this post on Facebook. So let me read it to you. So the post says, "Good morning. I don't know how to beg my husband to forgive me. I called his side chick and warned her to let him be, and he moved out of the house after then. I pleaded and he said I should go to her house and beg her, which I did, but he hasn't returned home yet. What do I do?" Okay, so first, this post was not addressed to me. So let me just put that out there. It was not addressed to me. I just saw it on Facebook and I was like, no, I need to address this topic because I don't like hearing things like this. I don't like hearing things like this at all. So let's address this topic. Let's dissect this topic. First, the whole scenario is there's a man who is married to this woman, his wife, and he has a girlfriend out of the house, aka side chick. So how can a man let me not even go to how can a man. Let me go to the fact that a man is cheating, right, is first and foremost very, very disrespectful. He has broken every iota of trust. He has broken his vow before the court and before God, especially if he signed monogamy for the court and the vows he made in church. He has broken every ethical principle with regards to marriage and being one with his wife. Let me put it out there, okay, clearly. Now, if a man knows that he has signed monogamy, he has promised to be faithful till death do you part, he will be together with you, and then he will wake up and go and have a girlfriend outside, that's first of all to show you that that person does not regard you as anything. That person is being disrespectful and does not regard you as being important in the first place. Truth be told, if somebody wants, I've told people that, being faithful and being unfaithful is a choice. I don't want to hear that thing that, oh, that's how men are wired, it's in their nature. Please, I know a lot of faithful men in my life that whole, all men are dogs, all men are cheats, all men are not faithful, it does not apply to the men I know in my life. Like, I'm not about that idea that somebody will wake up one day and go and have an affair outside and, oh, it's supposed to be normal. Let me first of all say that here, it is not normal. It is very, very abnormal. Now, the fact that he's openly cheating and he knows that you know that he's cheating. Because let's face facts, before that woman wanted to call this side chick and tell her that, please leave my husband, or please, this thing that you're doing is causing problems in my home, or whichever way she said it, even if she was like, hey, I beg, I don't want to catch you, my husband, blah, 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 if not, I'll break your legs, whichever way she said it. Before she wants to go and do all this, it means that it is something which is public knowledge. She and maybe a lot of other people have known about it. And in most cases, people outside even know about it before the woman in the house wants to have the slightest idea about it, or she might know that her husband is cheating but she will not know the person. So for this man to be cheating, it means that he does not respect you, he does not respect the institution of marriage, he does not respect your family, he does not respect what you are trying to build together, and to me that is a no-no. Like, it is a deal breaker for me. Like, it is a total deal breaker for me. Secondly, this woman, for her to pick her phone and call this other girl, right, she has brought herself so low, as in, okay, let me call this woman, a fellow woman like me, maybe she's aiming to get married one day, maybe she's married or something like that, let me explain to her that, okay, this is my husband. Maybe if she hears my voice, something about me talking to her is going to change her mind. She has already brought herself so low as to call this side chick to talk to her. Now her husband hears that she has called the side chick and he moves out of the house. If you move out of the house, oh my God, I'll come there. He moves out of the house. Then now, his wife calls him and pleads with him, okay, please, I'm sorry, I spoke to your girlfriend. Imagine the embarrassment. Imagine I don't know, what word can I use? That woman don't gather herself before she can even call her husband and beg her husband that, please, I'm sorry and this is this. Come back home. As if that is not enough, her husband will tell her that, pick your phone, madam, call my girlfriend, tell her that you are sorry. Hey, women have suffered. See, that is what I said now. Please, women, we need to be empowered. Like, you need to know, you need to do something for your own self, something that brings you joy, something that brings you peace, something that brings you financial stability. All of that, because the truth is, our parents, let me put the word, our parents deceived us in quotes. Our parents deceived us totally with the mentality that now, if a woman gets married, it is to her advantage. If a woman is married, she's doing something good for her husband, or her husband being married to her is doing all the good for her. I don't know if I'm trying to explain these things to people that being married is a very good thing. See, it is a sweet thing. It's one of the best institutions ever. But it was not made for suffering. No, marriage was not meant for suffering. Marriage was meant to be a good thing. It was meant to be an enjoyable thing. It was meant to be two people who had separate lives coming together to build something beautiful. That is what marriage was meant to be. But our parents deceived us in quotes with the whole idea of, oh, if this man is married to you, he's being of service, he's doing some good for you. Yes. Because if we notice, most of the time, if your husband cheats on you, you take it to your parents, will tell you that, oh, he's just being a man, so you expect that because your husband has cheated now, you should run away from his house. Or even if you run, they'll tell you that you should go back to your husband's house. So your husband has cheated us once, you are going. Maybe your mother will even tell you that, do you know how many times your father cheated on me and I stayed? Please, please. Those mentalities are of the old. Like, where our mothers were solely dependent on our fathers, that if maybe our fathers leave them, they will have to go back to their own parents' houses and they don't have food to eat and all that. Please. In this generation, empowering the woman is not an option. It is compulsory. Like, it is a must. We must empower women. Women must learn to be empowered. That is why you see on this channel, I keep hammering on the fact that you must do something for yourself. Cooking, babysitting, tutoring, or baking, like, do something for yourself. Because when you are empowered now, there's a certain kind of air around you. There's a certain kind of what's the word? You carry yourself in a certain kind of way that people will not just look low on you. Because I'm trying to believe that maybe this man just decided to treat his wife like this because, well, he might be somebody who does not have regards for other people. He might just be outright stupid. Forgive my French, but he might just be an idiot. So, I don't know. But why would he, first of all, tell you to pick your phone and call his girlfriend? It means that man don't weigh you for scale balance. And according to him, you know weigh nothing. Like, empower yourself so that if tomorrow, we're not praying for it, nobody's hoping for it, everybody gets into marriage hoping that, oh, theirs will last long till death do them part and all that. But if tomorrow some man want to tell you, grandma, my friend, you can take care of yourself. Your happiness is paramount. That is why I said that, see, there are certain things that you need to do for yourself. You need to be a happy person before you're married, so that even when somebody is making you all this rubbish, your happiness is there. Like, it can move, it can swing, but it is there. So you can easily tap from your inner self and bring out that happiness. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now, let me go to this point. For that woman to pick her phone and call that girl and say, please, mommy, you see this man is my husband. Please leave him alone, blah, blah, blah. It took a lot out of her. Whether you like it or not, it took a lot out of her. And it already made her stoop so low. So low. And then her husband come and tell her, call this girl. And then she picked her phone. Auntie, that's the one where I will not even support you for that one. Like, why? Why did you call that girl? Why did you call her? You have called her, you have warned her. Of which, to me, right, even the fact that she called the girl and warned the girl, I will not encourage it, in quotes. But people have different ways of handling things, so to each his own. Me, I will not encourage you calling the girl to maybe quarrel her or beg her or anything. No, deal with your husband at home. Like, handle the man. It is yourself and that man that signed for better, for worse, or that have a contract. Yourself and that girl that he's seeing outside don't have anything in common, don't have any contract. Yes, she's a third party that has come into your marriage and wants to spoil things for you, but truth be told, you people don't have anything together. So handle your husband. So me, I'll not even encourage the fact that, oh, you have to pick your phone and call the girl in the first place and tell her that, oh, leave my husband, blah, blah. I don't encourage that. But now, okay, you have done it. Water under the bridge. This uncle will take upon himself and leave the house. Uncle leave the house now. Is it not the house that maybe they are renting together or both of them built or something? Yeah, the one who packed out of the house. Uncle, pack and go now. Pack and go. Tomorrow it will not be said that I left my matrimonial home or I left my husband and went. I was here with my husband jejely. He carried his 2 legs and went somewhere else. If I call you that, okay, let's sit as 2 matured people. Because if you are ready to get into marriage, you should be matured enough. It's not a child's play. I called you like, okay, let's sit down and talk like 2 matured people. Uncle, this is what's happening. So you will tell me that I should pick my phone and call that same girl and apologize to her. Auntie, why did you pick your phone and call her? Why did you call her again to tell her that you are sorry? Let me tell you the things that have happened from the first call to the second call. That girl, when you called her the first time, she has probably called your husband and told your husband that, oh, your wife just called me, blah, blah, blah. That's why your husband did that little drama of moving out of the house. That's 1. 2, you have already belittled yourself in front of this girl, calling her to warn her. Now you don't know the things that, because truth be told, there are men who cheat on their wives, and then maybe if their girlfriends or whoever wants to talk about their wives, they just give you a stern warning, like, the fact that it does not give you a right to talk about my wife and all. They are cheating. It is totally wrong. But the girl has she knows that now, this man and his wife, like this man gives his wife 100% respect. Which to me is not a good thing. It is not a good thing whichever way you look at it. But compared to this other scenario where the guy will actually tell you to go and apologize to his girlfriend, it means that he has made the girls understand that he does not respect you. He does not consider you as anything. And that is why the girl can feel free to call him back and report to him that, oh, your wife has called me and said that I should leave you, blah, blah, blah. And then he moved out. Auntie, why did you pick your phone? Call her again. Like, you have already stooped so low. Then you will call her again and apologize to her. Like, as in me, I will call you and tell her, I'm sorry that I called you and warned you to leave my husband alone, or I'm sorry that I told you to. Now which? Like, did they swear on my head? Did my village people come after me? Or have I lost my brain? Or what has happened to me? To me, she should not have done that. Like, she should just have made as if now nothing ever happened. When the man wants to come back to the house, the man will come, or she look for another way for them to sit and talk. Because by calling that girl, you have already given a second time, you have given her an upper hand over you. She knows that, oh, she has reported you to ma call her say Wunamasa. Yeah, she has reported you to, you see people are sharing husband now, she has reported you to your husband, and then your husband has chosen her side. So automatically she feels some kind of superiority over you. She feels like, okay, now I have the upper hand. Tomorrow she should carry her 2 legs and come and knock your door and say, cock, and say, open. I'm the one you called. I'm looking for our husband. I'm moving in and blah, 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 blah. That woman has no regards for you again, whether you like it or not. Tomorrow she'll be sitting with her friends and say, that one, bad luck. I can do her husband the way I please. I have him in the palms of my hands. Like, I told him the other time that his wife called me. Did he not call her and tell her to apologize? And she apologized. Where women, we have suffered. We need some kind of dignity. You need to carry yourself in such a way that, see, marriage is no achievement. All of us like for better, for worse, and everything, but it does not. Like when you are moving out there and everybody is looking at you and like, well, see the one, her husband is shooting with this small girl. The small girl is talking to her. You have lost all your respect, all your dignity, all your self-esteem. Treat yourself better than you think that anybody's supposed to treat. Don't take any nonsense and sit there that you are sitting there in the name of, oh, a man is, no. He has cheated on you. He has already disrespected you. He has cheated on you. He has broken the vow. He has cheated on you. See, worst of all, he will tell you to call her. Let me also address all these side chicks. Like all of you who are doing this to other people, do you intend to get married tomorrow? All of you who are doing this to other people, do you intend that maybe it will not come back to you or something? Or you think that this whole thing that you talk about, karma, you think that it is just something that was formulated, or it happens every day? Tomorrow you want to say, oh, I'm no more like that. I've changed. I found a man who loves me. Good for you. You have changed. You have found a man who loves you. You are getting married to that man now. There's another girl out there who has not changed. There's another girl out there who is not going to change. That one will move into your house and climb on top of your head. And then tomorrow you start saying how, oh, you don't know what you have done. It's what you did to another person that is coming back to you. The truth is, this woman came to us for advice, right? So here is my advice. My advice is hold yourself to a very high esteem in such a way that the things that happen around you don't break you to the point where others have the upper hand over you, or others have an avenue to disrespect you openly. You get? This man doesn't love you. This man has shown you that he is ready to choose somebody outside than you who is married to him. So I'm going to advise you, empower yourself, do something for yourself, find happiness within yourself. Under no circumstance should this man make you feel like you have done something which is wrong, because he is the person who cheated, he's the person who moved out, he's the person who has disrespected you. Pick up your pieces, gather yourself together and build your life again. Like, if you decide to build your life again with him, I don't have anything to say about it. Like, it is your decision. If you decide that, okay, you're moving on from this, fine. But my problem is not the marriage, even though. My problem is not the marriage. My problem is that build yourself. Do not give a man that power over you where he thinks that he can tell you that do this and you must do it, or if you don't do it, I'm not going to. No. We all have choices. Make the choice to be happy. Make the choice to always put yourself first. That is what I always say. Put yourself first in everything that you do. Your happiness is paramount, my sister. This man or this man will give you a heart attack. He has cheated once. It might not even be the first time. He has cheated now. He will do it again. And maybe the next time he will even move the girl into the house. So this is my advice. Build yourself, empower yourself, be happy, and just forget about all this. I also want to put it out there. Marriage is not an achievement like that. Yes, marriage is not an achievement like that. Like, you can live without being married. Everybody hopes to be married, yes, but you can live without being married if this is what you're finding yourself in. I don't encourage divorce. I don't encourage anything, but I don't encourage torture in marriage, please. So this is my little advice that I have. Please leave comments down below. Like, what do you think about this situation? What advice do you have for this woman? Like, what do you think she did wrong? Did she do anything wrong? Or what do you think she should do in this case to her husband who has moved out and all? Like, just leave your advice down below, and I'll be there. I'll be reading, and we'll be chatting, and you know, let's just talk about it, because now this woman has come up, it is affecting her and everything, but I know that it is affecting a lot of other women in society. It is affecting people who are close to us, and even people stories that we just hear, like the way I heard this one and decided to talk about it. So yeah, let's do that in the comment section, and until next time, I'll see you. Bye.